What up, it's your boy Roy Jones Jr. Right now you're checking out LinealBoxing TV with Bertie. Don't miss it, the man is fantastic. He even tell you about, look, he got the best looking guy ever boxed, the best fighter power ever, right here. How much better can you get? Huh?
I absolutely loved this fight. John Ruiz versus one of my heroes, Roy Jones Jr. for John Ruiz's WBA Heavyweight Championship title. This fight took place on March the 1st, 2003 at the Thomas & Mack Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. Roy Jones Jr. started his career at middleweight, and if he was to win this fight, it would make him the first former middleweight champion since Bob Fitzsimmons here from the UK and Cornwall to win a world heavyweight title. Jones Jr. at the time was the undisputed light heavyweight champion, had a stunning record of 47-1, held titles at middleweight, super middleweight, and the only defeat was a controversial loss to Montel Griffin, which he easily avenged. He talked a long time about moving up to heavyweight, and a lot of people doubted he could do it, obviously because of the size, but the condition he got himself into here was absolutely fantastic. And Roy Jones, if he could keep his reflexes and his speed and his timing, would be a match for anyone. John Ruiz was a very, very competent boxer, won the title for Evander Holyfield and successfully defended it against Kirk Johnson, who was disqualified for hitting him low, and he was a real test. He was a good fighter, but Roy Jones Jr. just put on another absolute boxing masterclass. This first round was probably John Ruiz's best, obviously with the tactic of using his power just to bully Roy Jones Jr. and go to the body. And that's what he started to do. He just come out fast and actually hurt Roy Jones, so that clipping right there stumbled him, but Roy just comes back. Look at that shot there. And this is what I love about Roy Jones Jr. in this fight. Just decides to fight power of power. This overhand right here is such a lovely shot, which made John Ruiz want to hold on. And at the end of the round, just sticks up his arm and he's in the fight. This shot really rocked Roy Jones Jr., but he took it so well. And look how he comes back here. These shots, it just punched perfect. Straight on the button. And then for the rest of this fight, Roy Jones Jr. just takes complete control. John Ruiz doesn't really want to get close because he's just got these jabs coming straight back at him. He's so fast and powerful. And then Roy Jones Jr. really gets his confidence in this fight and really puts on an absolute masterclass. Those jabs there, so painful, and that absolutely staggered him, this shot here. John Ruiz is holding on for dear life, broke his nose, and he really had to hold on for a second, and look how cool that is, just unbelievable. And I love the way Roy Jones Jr. just watches him walk back to the corner. Roy Jones Jr. knew at this point he'd won, and look at the accuracy of these shots. That really hurt John Ruiz there, but he still took a few good shots. But this must be so demoralising. He's catching him clean and Roy Jones Jr. just shaking it off, showing that nothing's hurting him. And look at these jabs. Just keeping him at bay, and then that beautifully timed left counter. Just absolutely beautiful to watch this was. Look at that. But the exciting thing about this fight was you're always thinking at any time John Ruiz, where he was so big, could actually catch Roy Jones Jr., but he just never let him get close. And this fight really reminded me of like a snake charmer with a snake. John Ruiz was sort of mesmerised by him. He just couldn't get anywhere near him. And for a bigger guy, he did try as well. But Roy just tied him up whenever he got close, never let him get any success, and was always in charge. Ruiz was always dangerous though. Roy had to absorb a little bit of punishment in the later rounds, but it always come back with the better shots and always sort of finished the exchanges. And what I was so shocked about this fight, Roy Jones Jr. was always prepared to go toe-to-toe, but his punch shots were so accurate and so powerful. Always sort of kept Ruiz just at bay, and he's starting to enjoy it now. He knows he's won, and he's really enjoying the rest of this fight. And then the fight goes to full 12 rounds with Roy Jones Jr. unanimously winning the WBA Heavyweight Championship of the world and making history. An absolutely fantastic fight. A little bit sad this fight for me though, because I really wish more than anything Roy Jones Jr. had retired. The fight after this, he went back down to light heavyweight and beat Antonio Tarver, but didn't quite look his best, and a lot of people said it really affected him going from heavyweight, losing all the weight and muscle, going back to light heavyweight, and losing some of those reflexes that he relied on so much, and he never looked quite the same. And then he lost again in the rematch to Tarver, where he was KO'd, and his career never reached those heights. And if he had retired after the John Ruiz fight or the Antonio Tarver fight straight after, in my opinion, he would have probably gone down as one of the best boxers the world's ever seen. I was so lucky in 2018. They sort of say never meet your heroes. But I had a press pass for Isaac Chilombo versus Dimitri Bivol. Roy Jones Jr. was training Isaac Chilombo, and I managed to spend a little bit of time with him. And what an amazing guy. Everybody was going crazy for him, asking for photos, boxers, trainers, everyone. And he generally is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He had time for everyone, had advice for everyone that asked, and he even does my little promo for my boxing channel. He will go down as one of the best boxers of all time. Just to finish, I felt a little bit sorry for John Ruiz during that fight, and here's why. It must be hard enough fighting Roy Jones Jr. at the best of times, but some of his cornering, it gave me a headache. Norman Stone was really giving everyone hell that night, and if you've ever boxed, it's hard enough listening just to one person. Anyway, tell me what you think. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please subscribe, and everyone stay safe.
What are you doing waiting? You alright? Huh? What the fuck you waiting on this kid for?
Come on, Johnny, you gotta get in this fight, man. You gotta get in this fight.
Bullshit. We're letting him get away. Johnny, these are the championship rounds. So get out there and fight this motherfucker. Come in an angle. Start banging him.
You can't just walk around him, John. You gotta move your hands.
Fight this motherfucker. Fight him. Go and get him. Go and fight this fucking guy. Hands up. You think you go to the body, you come up to the head. Come up to the head. Fight him. Come on, Johnny. Fight him. He's taking your fucking title away from you. The referee sucks. All you work for. The ref sucks. Fight him. Fuck the referee. Come on. Get out there and fight him. Come on. Fight him. The referee sucks. Come on, Johnny. Fight this motherfucker. The referee sucks. The referee sucks. Get out of our corner. Get out of our corner.
Fight behind.
I'm gonna find out you bet on. I'm gonna fight behind. I'll take bullshit. He held the whole fight. Johnny, come on and go get him, Johnny. He held the whole fight. Come on.
Keep him out there. Keep him out there.
Come on. That's why you're pissed off at Cortez. You said he would have taken a point. Now I know.
You gotta keep your word.
You're in the bag.